Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model 3. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so we got this beautiful gray Model 3 waiting to take delivery. And let's start off by examining the left side. And let's move on to the right side. And Tesla has been building the Model 3 for about 4 or 5 years now. And I can tell you that the build has gotten a lot better since it's initially started. And you're going to find very minor defects on the Tesla Model 3. So let's take a look at the rim. Let's take a look at the VIN. Let's take a look at the glass roof. And these things are things that you want to look at once you're taking delivery. After you've thoroughly examined the exterior, I want you to go do the interior and check for any defects. So let's look at the driver's side door to see if we see anything. And we're looking good so far. Now let's do the test for, yeah, that's nice and flush, and that's what we want to see. Let's do this test on the rear door, and that's what we want to see. Uh-oh. What is that? Look at that trunk. Oh my God, where is this gap coming from? Oh, this is not good. Whoa, that gap is just a little bit too big. Like, this trunk definitely needs some work. And I don't know who's taking delivery of this, but make sure you complain about that. Never rush your delivery. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush for this car. You want to make sure that it's built to the best of their ability. So that's fine over here. And the back door is flush. So the trunk has an issue, and I'm going to have to give this a fail because of that gap. That gap is just too much. Like there's no way this is passing if it has a gap like that. But mind you, if you were to complain and you were to tell your salesperson about that issue, I guarantee you he'll have this car put back in the shop and he'll have it fixed for you. Because guess what? They want that sale. So you're the customer. Make sure you tell your sales agent so they can fix all the defects. So this first Model 3 is a fail. All right, we got ourselves another Model 3, and this is the Model 3 Performance with all the bells and whistles. And this is the fastest one that you can get when it comes to the Model 3. And I tell you, it is fast. So let's start off by examining the left side, and let's examine the right side. Wait a minute. I don't know if you guys see it, but does this bumper gray match that gray? It doesn't look like a perfect color match to me. And let me know if you see it. This bumper and this panel right here, is that a color match? All right, so let's move along here. And let's take a look at the VIN. Let's take a look at the glass roof. And let's take a look at the rim. So, driver's side door is looking good so far. And let's do the door test to see if it's flush. And it's flush, and that's what we want to see. And let's do the door test if it's flush, and that's what we want to see. Whoa. Look at this. Look at this panel. This is what it's supposed to be. Not this. It's not supposed to be like that. Now go back, look at that, and look at this. So I definitely would have to complain. So it doesn't matter which Model 3 you're getting, even from the Performance model, there could be defects. So watch out. Here's a spoiler. Make sure that the spoiler is glued properly, because hold on, I don't know if you see it. But if you look really closely, you'll see that edge of the spoiler is not glued on properly. There's a little bit of a gap. And I would definitely bring that up. Especially if I'm paying the price of a Model 3 Performance, I want it to be in the best condition possible. I want it to be flawless. So let's move on to this panel over here. And let's do the test over here to see if it's flush and the right side door is flush. So, yeah. Because of the miscoloration of the bumper, I would have to give this a fail. So let's move on to another Model 3. All right, so we got ourselves another Model 3. And here's the van, here's the sticker. And this is a recent build, recent drop off. And let's first off start by going off by the left side. And then to move on to the right side. And let's take a look at the rim and the glass roof. Now, let's start off by examining the door over here. You see that all panels are nice and even. Remember to complain. If you see any defect on your Model 3, let your salesperson know. Do not take anything lightly. You want the car to be built to their best of their ability, and that's nice and flush. And over here, that gap is good. The trunk, oh, this one's better than the other ones. So this is what we want to see. Let's take a look at the rear. Let's take a look at the right side, and let's do the door test to see if it's flush. And guess what? It's flush, and that's what we want to see. So, yes, and if you notice, this long range is built better than the Performance. This is flawless, beautiful. Oh yes, I love it. So anybody taking delivery of this Model 3, thumbs up. This one gets a pass, and it's a great build. So this is the only one that gets a pass today. So, yeah, if you're looking to order a Model 3 S, X, or Y, or Powerwall, even a Cybertruck, now's the best time to do it, because I tell you, Tesla's selling these Model 3s, Model Ys like hotcakes. They're even selling Plaids like hotcakes. It's like everybody wants to convert to electric. Why? Because it's cheaper to travel. And it has low maintenance. And it drives smooth as butter. I guarantee you, by the time you take a test drive of the Model 3, you're sold. That's how Tesla got me. They told me to go take a test drive, and I did. And I didn't want to get out of the car. I told them I want one. So I went and ordered a Model 3. And I tell you, it still puts a smile on my face every time I step inside it. So, if you need a referral code where you and I will both get 1,500 kilometers or 1,000 miles free supercharging credits. And I tell you, supercharging credits come in handy when you're taking a long trip, because it's good to go to the supercharger and not pay anything. That's a wonderful feeling. So you make sure you use somebody's referral code. You don't necessarily have to use mine, but make sure you use somebody's. All right. So that's all I got to say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, if you want to win a $50 Amazon gift card, all you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the first 1,000 subscribers will be entered into a draw to win this $50 gift card.